First of all, let's do out the Manscaped thing.
Yes.
Use the code winners, get 20% discount from manscaped.com.
Let them know.
Purchase the Manscaped 4.0, the body groomer.
Yes.
People are saying it's changing their lives. It's made their girl look at them different. It's improved their sex life.
on, man.
There's been a greater appreciation of them. I know Cousin T, he said he's always using his, when he's going gym in them super tight vests.
Bro,
He's
he said he's streamlined.
He said he's streamlined. And you know Cousin T already, like he takes his gymming very serious. And he said Manscaped 4.0 has helped pattern up. His phone line is blinging.
Blinging. And
His
shave
phone line
time
is
off his
blinging.
100 metre dash, fam.
Oh, come on, his sprints are up.
Up.
His sprints
Let's
are up.
see when we get outside. Let's see who's faster.
His sprints are up.
Yeah, he's on job right now.
Dap said he's been making most of the skin moisturizers and all of that you get from there.
The boxers.
The
as well.
boxers,
Aftershave.
all of
To
that.
be honest, Manscaped, their gift packages, they're proper.
Proper.
things still,
Come
yeah.
on. No,
Proper.
it's
Real-
no
real
joke.
gentleman
And you
shit.
know what? All the man them that are hit man up from going and grabbing their things, bare approvals. And man's not just saying it for the sake of saying
No,
it.
no,
It's
not
real
saying it
things.
for saying it.
No, it's real things. Like, I can't
Some-
lie, like, my thing is in my travel bag. Like, you know-
Regular, can't
Regular.
leave.
Like-
Like, the other day I panicked and I couldn't find my phone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because
Yeah.
even the thing, it's good enough to just bruv, just when you're going
High
out, you're
quality.
ready, you just streamline everything, you go about your business, you're nice.
and listen,
Yeah.
we don't need to say no more.
Yeah.
Manscaped, 20% discount when you use the code winners. You're
Big
welcome.
percentage.
Shh. Winners talking.
What type of modern day women
You
are we
know what the
talking
modern
about?
day woman is, Doug. The modern day one doing up the gram, not really wanting to cook food, not wanting to do the old school fundamentals.
Yeah, like, man's not, yeah, nah, man's
How we feeling about that?
man's definitely not with it. Like, me personally, because that's what I was gonna say. Which one? Because my perception of a modern
what's
day
your
women,
perception? 'Cause everyone's
like,
perception
because I
is
don't
different.
really count them ones in. Like, do you get me? But I like the ones that are like hard working, doing their thing. If they got kids, they're catering to their children. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're not all like influenced by influencers. Do you get what I'm saying? And the gram, they've got their own mind, they do their own thing, they're on their shit in it, and at the same time, they know how to love, and they like just in the real world. That's my version of a.
Is that the modern day woman though?
No, but that's not the general overall modern day.
That's
women,
some modern day
but
women, though.
there are some modern day women that fall into those brackets. Do you get what I'm saying?
There's definitely some modern
there's
day women like
But then if we're talking like the social modern day doing up gram, doing up all of that. Like, I don't know. For me, it's not my thing, innit? Like, I'm not really about all of that. Like, I just think some of the things that you see now, even some of these other podcasts, is bringing on girls that are chatting about, oh, I need a man that this, that, rare, tear. But it's funny, I saw one the other day, and the girls are like, oh, if he's this, that, and he needs to be able to financially do this, and the brother's like, or that the man only wants sex or something, and the brother's like, well, if sex is all you got to give, man, that's all man's gonna want from you, innit? Like, so it comes to a point sometimes with these modern day girls, there's no substance in it. Man just want to beat and cut. Do you get what I'm saying?
100. What was you gonna say, Dabs?
I think behind closed doors, most of them are not what they put out that they are. On the gram, it's a facade, blood.
Yeah,
Get them
cool.
behind closed doors, they're washing man's foot.
100%.
So I don't take all this what they show on the gram. I'm not gonna do. Listen.
Yeah, but that's for certain man.
Listen, and when I deal with you, it's not that. So,
Yeah.
but I let them portray what they want to portray because I don't really give a shit about all that, innit? But behind closed doors, you're washing man's feet and you're asking what do you want for dinner. But you might post up something from the shade, brother, or you might post up a poll saying this, that, and the third. But really and truly, when you're dealing with proper man,
I just think
you're dealing with proper man properly.
Yeah,
You
of
get me?
course. Because I think when you're like he's saying, if you're dealing with a proper man, only a weak man or a pushover man is gonna accept a woman that's bullying him into buying shit and doing all this other madness. Only a weak man. A real man will do whatever they want to do. If they want to buy you stuff, they're gonna buy you something and do it regardless.
Shit, innit?
But then
like
you would
buying
never
shit, but-
manipulate them into doing.
I hear you.
They're doing it
Some
because
man's
that's what they
terms.
want to
now-
do it. But then you then still have to form the womanly role of doing the things that you know he requires, because everyone's needs are different. So I wouldn't just say, oh, you got to cook, clean, do this, that, and just generalize it like that. Because certain men, their requirements from their woman, they could be a real brother, but their requirements are different
Just
from...
look good and step out.
Yeah, look good, step out, keep the household together, Where the next man might be like, rah, I need my food at this set of time. I'm coming from work at this set of time. This needs to be patterned, that needs to be patterned. She knows, yeah, she can do up all what she's doing on the gram, and it looks good for her and her friends. Like, oh yeah, she did this, but she knows when it comes home, she's patterning up.
Word.
Do you get what I'm saying?
So do you think the modern day man, certain man, is what set pace for these modern day women to move?
There's a lot of weak man.
Because these men are moving mad.
There's a lot.
There's man that will let all of that pass. Don't worry about making me no dinner.
Yeah.
We'll go to eat.
They don't know no better, but it's the new generation. It's the new gen that are like very simpish, innit? I think the new gen are very simpish. They're very like pandering to women. They pander. Other than like being like, because you know, certain man will be like, oh, got to do this and got to do that. And there was, I think it's kind of died down now, but there was an era, most of these still goes on, but there was an era where everyone was going on dates, first dates, and they're going, Shard, this, that, rare, 10, trying to.
I know man that's bust their pocket on that, bro. I know man there's and then 2 months later, they're not, what's happened to that thing you took Shard?
Yeah, nothing.
And I don't know if it's because they ran out of peas to keep up what they was trying to keep up or what, but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
You could have taken that bag and a half and put that to something else, brother. It would be more lucrative, and took that same girl for, I don't know, a walk in the park, brother.
Bro.
A walk in the park. Man said Nando's. T was taken for a
walk in the park and a pot of Prosecco.
Yeah, go for it. But the thing is, when you're real, like, this is the thing, and and that's the thing, that generation, they feel that they have to sell themselves. There's a lot of selling going on, like, because everyone is a salesman. You look at Instagram, girls are selling themselves, brothers are selling themselves, everyone's portraying this, that, when really, when you actually deep it, when you really check it, half of the man them that real brothers out here smashing things that are 10 out of 10, and some of them will pull up in tracksuit. Because they know the girl ain't buying into what it's...
Like saying that while he's wearing a tracksuit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man's pulling up in
Ben
Drop, looking like... You get what I'm saying?
Come on, all the man them's tracksuited off.
Yeah, tracksuited off, pulling up. Yeah, where we rolling, let's go grab our food and do our thing and cut, like, and still do whatever come the end of the night. Where certain man will
get treated royal.
Treated nice.
Get treated
royal. It's real. It's not even like it's a hype. Sometimes a lot of people sell the dream, sell the this, that, and when a lot of these things don't work out, because when it gets to it, the girl selling herself like she's up there, you take it home. When she does everything, it's not what it is. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like out of clothes, like she don't look the same as she looked on.
Not even just
catfish.
Yeah, kind of like a catfish. But then sometimes I think there's also apps and that you're seeing that a lot now.
Oh yeah. They're doing the most. They're making the waist smaller and the
face all smiley, it's all this that. Then when you look at the original picture, they weren't even smiling.
It's mad.
The
Minority Report.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like. I think
some mad digital games.
We're going back to the essence. The same like the music is going back to the rap. I feel like the whole that scene. I don't know. For me, people mostly still out there doing whatever, but I feel like we're going back to the essence of realness, innit? Because it always comes back to.
Well, for man, then we've never left. Yeah. So you might feel like that. I don't know if everyone else feels like that, but I know we've never left it. Keep the core, keep the essence, the old school values and shit. But I don't know if everybody else is, because I see some shit and I hear some stories and I just think, what is this? What these men are on? But I think you can't beat certain traditional ways.
Yeah, no,
you understand those traditional ways that's gonna set things up. Roles, innit? Gender roles.
Yeah,
gender roles are important as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
you understand? I'm not saying that you should, that the woman should be running around behind a man that's not doing nothing for the family and for the team. But certain men deserve that kind of treatment.
Yeah, cool.
Because they're putting in that real shift, doing the masculine shit, taking care of what they're supposed to, treating you right, appreciating you for what you bring to it, and vice versa. Understand? But you can't just be sitting there with your hand out.
Nah, I think
you're flipping, lips parting, and
I think it's dead. I think the scene, like, from what I see, I don't know, like, it could always still be going on, but I think people are more looking for real now. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like the days of man, like, you don't even hear nothing on the socials about talking about people getting Birkins and all of this, that, because it's like, it's not happening. Man, I mean, like, if it was still going on and people were splashing money, you'll be seeing it all over the place. It's not, man, it's cost of living crisis. Man, them have actually tightened up their belts.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So it's not you're not hearing no splashy and man are doing and all this hot girl summer, hot girl, bro, it's all dead. You get what I'm saying? Because it's really got real out here. So I think it's getting, man want something with substance. And I think a lot of women are doing it up, realizing that the brothers that they're rinsing ain't got nothing about them. So it's like, if you want money, you'll sell yourself for the money, innit? Do you get what I mean? But them brothers, long and short, that are allowing themselves to get taken for idiots, ain't got nothing about them. So you step out with them, but if you're taking them for an idiot, that means people in their world can take them for an idiot. It's not actually respecting the money, innit?
I think you're right, you know. When I think about it, I'm hearing less stories of it now still.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I don't
really hear the stories again same way.
Because them brothers, you think, if you're a man that's got bare money, but you got a woman that's disrespecting you, treating you like shit and making you, or talking to you like shit and making you pay for stuff, all of a sudden she starts to see in your world, when you're going out of her and stepping out of her, the people, just like how she don't respect you, the people around you and the people that you're coming in contact with won't respect you, because they can sense it. It's like when you step into a room and you see people, you feel their aura and feel what they're about. Yeah. If he's a dickhead and man's got his gala and his girls all sitting there screw face, you think all of a sudden you think you're a dickhead, innit? Like, you're not really, do you get me? So these women all of a sudden become bored of these men, and then all of a sudden will revert back to the brother that's got a bit about him, but he might not be mashing, but she's got everything she wants. So really what she wants is a real dicking down, a real brother that's on something. Do you get what I mean? It all reverts back to the essence, you know what I'm saying?
It always comes back to the essence.
This is it.
Always comes back to the essence. Because you can have all the money in the world and fucking you can do what did 50 say? You can do all the push-ups to pump up your chest.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a dickhead, you're a dickhead.
Trust me.
And these females will sense it. And they'll test you. I always say, they'll test it. They're going to test the waters. Let me see what he's about. And then they'll categorize men. Like, yeah, he's good for what he's good for. You understand?
Yeah.
And nah, I hear you fully. Cousin T, what are you saying on this topic? As a man that's a top man out here.
Always. Doug's fully right. They can smell it and they'll use it and they'll try and abuse it, but it's just what you allow.
That's right. When we were on our way here, Cousin T's film was ringing to say, I am shopping, what do you want?
Yeah.
Look at these trainers. Look at these kicks.
Yeah.
She said, look at these kicks, all showing 3-4 kicks. And that's like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, that shows that she's making her own money.
Yeah.
She appreciates whatever my cousin brings to the table. Yeah. And now she's just saying, do you want a little son? Do you want to reciprocate? She's trying to reciprocate.
Because same way, because that's the
nothing wrong with that
real, and it's real. Same way how you do, real man will do what they can for their woman when they can do it, and they will do it. It's the same way the women respect it and will do what they can for their king, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? It's not always one way. Like, there's a two-way road, but it don't mean she has to go out and floss and buy. Sometimes it's just like, it could be nice that, they might think, I stopped off at the shop, I went boots, I got you bare toiletries.
The simple things.
It's the simple things.
Brother, good women are going to do that for you.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Anytime, they want to get you little bits and pieces.
Little bits and pieces.
Sometimes with us, we won't get ourselves the little things.
You see it?
She might be like, I got your vitamins.
Yeah.
I got your boxers. I got your this. I got your that. Small things that man might be like, I'm going to get, but you don't get round to.
Yeah.
The real women, you just mention something around them.
And they'll go.
Without thinking about, I've run out of such and such.
Yeah.
Next minute might be, I got such and such for you. That's what it's these
little things where you can tell that man's like, I got you.
Come on,
because that's what it's about.
That's the ones that we appreciate.
That's a modern day.
That's the modern day. That's the ones that we like. We don't like the ones that are just selfish. What can you get? What can you do for them? Waiting.
Yes.
I know a man. He was seeing a girl. She used to come around on the Saturdays, every Saturday, then leave like Sunday night. And she would wake up. Or was he might have gone to hers, but all I remember is man would wake up each Sunday morning. She's just looking in his face, waiting to get fed.
Yeah.
Man's pulling up. Man's bringing it. Then Sunday afternoon, evening, looking in man's face, waiting. Man's got to find where we're going to eat and all of that. And I'm saying to him, raw doggy, what? She couldn't hit the kitchen one time. Man took her out the night before. Yeah. When she gonna get she's looking in man's face. Bad signs. Those are the traits I look at and say, nah, you're no good. You're no good. You're no good.
It's mad because I see the Kodak black thing.
What's Kodak?
Kodak flew a thing over from wherever. It's literally just a day or two. He flew a thing over, and then he's recording her talking about she's hungry. But man's flew her. I just gave you a first class. I just flew you over first class and all of that. I just flew you over nicely. So at least you can do for the flight. He don't say it, but he's like, there's barbecue in the fridge. He's like, I don't want your leftover barbecue.
See what I'm trying to say?
Some next bitch or something.
See what I'm trying to say?
In my head, I'm like, so what? She ain't got Uber. She can't. My man just flew her over. You never know. Man's just chilling. He might have something planned.
At the minimum, the Uber.
Yeah, the Uber.
Listen, at the minimum, she could just say, let me deal with this.
Yeah.
Let me deal with this. And man will probably say, nah, allow it. I've got you.
Yeah, but he might not. But he might have something planned later on.
There you go. But
it's cold up.
Man, them watch the little signs. Yeah. Don't get fooled, innit? Like, watch the little signs. Watch the little things with these females. Yeah. You understand? Watch the little things like that. Sitting there looking in your face when you're hungry. Not having nothing for you when, like, you might need something. You might ask us to do something. It's going to be bare attitude. You know them ones?
And then all of a sudden, what can you pay this or do that or red? But these times, like, this is what I found funny about it is because you never know. Like, he flew her over. He might have had intentions like, he might want it to beat, do whatever. But then, he never know. That night, he's like, he could be in Miami, wherever. He might be thinking, I got a little appearance I might be doing later. We're going to turn up. Like, she don't even know what's going on, but because she's thinking of the here and now and her selfishness and the fact she don't even want to spend no money to eat, you know? Do people not understand that eating is like a natural, like, would never rely on anybody to feed me but myself. Do you get what I'm saying? When it comes to eating a food. Do you get what I mean? So the fact that you're sitting there hungry, said you ain't eating for all 7 hours. That's what she said. I've been hinting. Order your food and order him food and show levels.
Of course. Don't sit there waiting to get fed.
And don't fly if you're
goldfish.
And don't fly if you're brack and go on no dates or
will
do
fly
that.
if they're brack though, man. Some of them will fly if they're brack.
Yeah, they'll fly out.
It is what it is. They'll do that, but we've got to come better than that. Me, I'm fussy, but I watch the little things. I always talk about this when I was younger. This thing I was seeing, and she ordered a Chinese. Or I think I ordered it, or whatever the case. So I told her to. I don't know how it went, but the Chinese come, and I told her before it come, like, listen, I don't eat mushrooms in it, so make sure there's no mushrooms in the thing. Now, when she was dishing it out, there's bare mushrooms in the dish, so I've gone. I don't like mushrooms, man. Now, don't ask me why. You might say, P, you're too extra. I didn't like the way she turned around and said, you can just eat around them and dashed it on my... I was offended, brother.
Nah.
I had to bad her up on set, ain't a you. You understand?
We're not doing all that.
Did she say it like that?
She said it like that.
Or did
she said it like that?
If she
didn't say it like that, no, she didn't say eat around them. But if you would let her get away with it because she said eat around them.
No, but I'm just saying, you might have been mad, so it might have felt like it was that way.
No, it's attention to detail.
He literally said, you can just eat around them.
Yeah, no. It's attention to detail. Because man gave her a detail and she forgot the detail when she was making the order.
And then she just tried to tell them, you can just eat around them. Yeah. That's for them, man.
Yeah,
like, when you're
imagine.
No, if you're dealing with the kings.
Yeah.
Listen, I always remember one of our uncles had a girlfriend, and I used to go to the yard with him. And say it's like all of us in the yard like this, she was foreign, Egyptian. She would come in there. He would have to get his food first before anyone else for one. Then anything she would give, man, like she'd make man a drink. Say it's a Ribena. She'd give man the Ribena with 2 cut of lime.
Yeah.
Ice, this, that, the other.
Yeah.
Any drink I want, it's the same thing every time.
Yeah.
And I said to her one day, like, why was all this? And she goes, because everything that's given has to be love and effort into what's being given to you. You understand? That's what we're dealing with out here. You see what I'm trying to say?
You say everything comes with ice and a cut of slip.
Everything.
Normal.
Brother, just for the effort of it. Yeah. I'm not asking for it. I'm just thinking, right. And the Ribena did taste nice with the little lime and the ice. It was nice, you get me? So I watch the little things.
And them little things lead on to big things, because imagine now you're with this girl. So imagine, let's say someone's with this girl now and they ask him, I need you to go, when you step out, do this, but I need this done, or can you pay this for me, or do this. Leave her to do it, and she don't do it.
Come on.
Because at the end of the day, there's no attention to detail.
Come on, none. She don't give a shit.
She don't give a fuck. Like, what if now you eat the mushrooms? Remember, because some people have allergies. Like, imagine if you're allergic to it, she's telling you to eat around it.
The fucking girl gives me food with pork and tells me to eat around the pork.
What are you going to say? Because the food's been cooked in the pork.
But here's where it is.
Yeah.
It's what someone... Listen to what I'm saying to you. It's what someone before me has let her get away with. A lot of the things that females do is what someone else has let pass. Another man will just take that and say, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
them ones. Like, she might turn around.
I'll just pick them out.
There you go. You might meet a girl that used to tell her old boyfriend, "Oh, shut your mouth. Who you talking to?"
Huh?
You might meet that, bro, brother.
I won't meet that, because I'm stuck there.
Brother, but listen, but you don't know. You don't know.
And that's face change,
Listen to what I'm saying.
That's face change. That's
you don't know until it's happened, brother. I used to, when I was young, I saw one girl. We've been together for a minute. I won't say who the ex was because you know him, but she turned around to me and was like, by now we should have gone on a shopping spree.
What? Yeah.
My man would have, because what he used to do is, because he was grateful for her shopping anytime she's gonna buy. Let's go let's go
do up this. Yeah.
I'm saying, what?
Nah,
Don't be for that alone, for asking you, you're just not gonna get that. And if you don't like it, bounce in it.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 of you. There's only one a man, so it's up to you.
Yeah, do your thing. Yeah.
But fucking, it's what a man's let them get away with. I'm telling you, cuz there is gal that will tell a man. They're used to telling a man, shut your mouth. Who you talking to? Until they buck a man that's. Try to tell me, shut your mouth. Who you talking to? You'll never say it to me again. Not because I'm gonna do anything to you in the physical, not because I'm gonna do. But you're just gonna know. By the way, I'm just gonna tell you straight. You can never in your life talk to me like that. So it's up to you what you wanna do. You can either be around me or not.
And
you're not gonna talk to man.
And that's the maddest thing. People, you cannot like tolerate shit that you don't want to see. Like in life, like you see, like relationships, anything. A lot, not even certain. Everyone across the board, women put up with things they don't like, men put up with things they don't like. And now I'm so passionate and so in my life about. I don't put up with nothing.
I'm telling you,
you talk to me wrong. I swear to God, I'll ghost you.
I'm terrible with it.
Like I'll never chat to you again. Do you get what I mean in terms of anything?
I'm listening.
Chatting to someone who was talking to the other day, I can't remember. But do you think you can change a girl?
I can.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think you can change them? Or do you think that's the day?
No, but it's how you go.
But that's them.
I just ain't got the patience to do it, but I can. I could.
Put it this way: if it's someone 100%. You love, if it's someone you love and you really like, and there's things that you don't want to tolerate, but for the sake of the relationship, you're willing to build and grow, you can mold them. They will look if they love you. No, but here I go. Here I go. Because if they love you and they love what you're about, they will make an effort to change.
I hear you.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like there will be growth. Like because it's not all like not everything is cutthroat. Cut them off.
It's not.
Fuck you. But if I love a girl but there's certain things within her, I will sit down and have real conversations. I say, listen, certain things have to change here. But then after a while, if I've had this conversation with you again and something happens again and we have another conversation and there will come a point where it's like, nah, actually you ain't got it. Like we're gonna have to call this in because we're too big, we're too grown to run with this and it ain't working. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's why I say it comes down to the patience.
Yeah.
But I believe that any man in here and any man in general that's about something, of course you could change a woman because it's your standpoint. Like if she's been led one way the whole time of I'm accepting this and you can do this, but she bucks up on a man that's going to be like, that's not going to run. She's either going to stay the course or she's going to bounce. If she chooses to stay the course, she's going to have to change because I'm not accepting any of that shit. That shit's unacceptable. Straight
real
up.
Talk. Yeah,
we're not having
there's zero tolerance.
Simple as that.
Zero tolerance.
No, you're not going to do that. But I've watched the girl tell one of my brethrens in front of me. She said to me, she wanted to hang around with my girl. I blocked that. She's on some
next thing.
She's on a mad.
Yeah.
I blocked that. She tried to sneak behind my back, contact my girl. My girl told me. I laughed. So when I'm there, I've gone to check my brethren now. I already told my brethren, these two can't really knock heads like that. It don't make sense. But he ain't taking control of the situation. I'm there. I'm in the kitchen with him. The girl's there. She's come in, and she obviously come on purpose just to say this.
Yeah.
Me and him's chatting. She's come in the room and gone, boy, your girl really listens to you, innit? I said, yeah. My brethren's standing in between us. She goes, won't say his name. She goes, just say my man. She goes, my man could try and do that with me. I'll just be doing what I want.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my brethren like, she's violating you in front of me, dog.
Yeah.
Regulate.
Yeah, regulate. Even if that was the case, don't ever dare do that in front of me.
No. The problem is started from a long time ago.
Oh no, the problem,
Because
the problem has started from a long time ago.
He didn't show zero tolerance.
So that's what there.
It's
just in the middle of fucking Wembley. It's been happening in training a long time ago.
No, but you see that sentence to me? You see what that sentence says to me? Is that she'll rave when she wants, she'll fuck out when she wants, she'll fly out when she wants.
Covered a lot there still. You're not far.
I'm not far off. Real talk, because if there's no respect, like listen to this, like we all know because we've in our lifetime, but women that you know their energy's mad, but let's say they're feeling man, they'll let it go, But then you hear them say, "Oh, I got a man," or this, that, but they're wild. Their energy's like, "Rah, don't give a fuck." But they got that's that kind of energy where she's coming with that. I don't give a fuck. He can't talk to me like that. He could never pull rank. Is he mad? Like I'm doing what I'm doing when I want to do it. Do you get what I'm saying?
And that's the energy I'm talking about. you've let them get away with a point where now it's disrespect. Because to me, that's hella disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm here, you're talking about my like I wanted to G-check the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wanted to say like, hold on a minute, don't chat.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's nothing I can do.
And for the man them, just so you know, innit? Because when we're saying these things, it's not like man saying it like when your girl does something disrespectful, you got to start shouting for the hills and doing up a mad man backing off your top. No, but I'm just giving man a little information. Let me just give man them a little information. Sometimes it's about holding real mature conversations and letting them know from the conversation there is zero.
This is not.
There's non-negotiables. And don't be afraid to. And also don't be afraid to lose somebody. You know, if someone's not gonna respect you the way that you need to be respected. Yeah, don't feel like you're gonna hold this conversation and she's still gonna disrespect you, and you think, I need to hold on. Sometimes, bro, be willing to let them go because they will come back round. Trust me, you let them go and you do your thing. And if it's really meant to be something, it will be what it is.
And here's the thing as well, I'm perfectly fine if you're gonna leave me, and you're leaving me with high respect for me. I'd rather that than you fucking be with me and you treat me like a clown, or you leave me and then say he's a clown. Fuck all of that. You understand? You're gonna leave and be like, what happened? Boy, I ran up my mouth to him and he told me, boy, that's not gonna work. And so you can either bounce or you're gonna learn how to talk to me properly. Oh, you can't knock him for that. You understand what I'm trying to say?
You can't knock man for that. You get me?
A lot of too much weakness at times, man.
Too much weakness.
Shit, bro. And it's like Doug said, we ain't saying start beat your chest and fucking this, that, that. It's just have a conversation and make it clear these are the boundaries and this isn't gonna work. I'm talking. Listen, it's not nothing to say to someone. Listen, I'm talking to you with respect. I expect the same. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not gonna stand for that kind of nonsense. If you wanna, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I'm not one of your children. You understand? If you've got them, you understand? You're not gonna talk to me like that. I'm a grown man. Or in the reverse, might be woman saying to a man, well, you're not gonna deal with me like that. I'm a grown woman. You can't just talk to me like that.
Real.
Because some men talk wild for no reason. So I can't act like it's all one side. Bare bad up, jumping up and down, all kind of madness.
Bare tense up. That's what I said. Don't be backing off your t-shirt and doing all some Mr. Muscle business in the kitchen, all that.
All of that.
You know what?
All of that's dead.
Bring it down.
Man, them headbutt in the cupboard and then I'm a madman, you know.
You think man on road could talk to me like this? You think man on road? You know, start going.
Nah, brother. You know the way there.
You're not fooling nobody.
You're doing way too much.
You're doing way too much. Just listen, like this grown conversations. We're too big. We're too grown, and I think like when you're over a certain age now, we ain't got time. Like zero tolerance for any form of foolishness, and you'll be surprised that when you actually carry yourself like that, how quickly things change. Because it's like anything. When someone's allowed to be taking the piss, but they've not left you, so that means they obviously want to be with you, but they're taking the piss is because you're letting them.
What's my favourite expression?
You get what
Don't let no one take the piss. And that covers for all. That comes in relationship, life. It can carry you a long way with those simple words, Don't let no one take the piss.
Don't let no
That
one.
includes your woman. That includes the people at work. Like, I'm not saying, again, it's how you're going to deal with it. I'm not saying go and bad up the boss because he's trying to take the piss. I'm saying don't let them take the piss. It costs. If it's irking you and hurting your feelings, if you've got to send an email or have a conversation and just say, you know what, you made me feel a certain kind of way the way you spoke to me today. Like the being a Duke sent me the email. I said to the youth, do you smoke weed? Because he kept forgetting. One youth works for man, was working for man. I said to him, he forgot a couple of things. I said to you, you forget bare things. You smoke weed? He said, no, don't smoke, don't drink. 5 minutes later, email. I just got to let you know. You hurt my, you offended me. The way you asked me, do you smoke weed? This, that, the other. Now, I had to school him a little piece because the reason we was having that conversation is because we'd had a conversation previously and I was telling him this is how it went and he was telling me that didn't happen. In the end he realised, we did have that conversation. So I said, you can't be offended me asking you if you smoke weed because you were telling me a conversation didn't happen that we know did happen. You're either telling me I'm incompetent or I'm a liar. So I should be offended. See what I'm trying to say? But it's a conversation. You see what I'm trying to say to you? So after that, he said cool, I said cool, and we move on. But conversations have to be had at time, awkward ones. Ones that might make someone uncomfortable, but you can't let someone take the piss.
Come on. And the thing is, the more you have those conversations, the stronger you become. So it's like, it becomes easier to have them awkward conversations that are no longer awkward because you can have that conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm that, if something's not right and I'm used to having these conversations, it just becomes the norm. So it's not even awkward. You just be like, listen, It's not that, you know.
And you know where you stand.
Yeah, and people
you know
respect you more.
stand.
People respect
Brother,
you more. Your
people
girl will respect you.
will
Your work,
respect you more.
Your colleagues will respect you. Your man them, pulling your man them up on things like, but talking on a level like, because not everything has to be bad up. And
No.
I'm talking to you because I'm trying to.
Brother,
Like,
if your whole basis of every conversation you have is I'm badder than you,
yeah,
that's dead.
yeah,
You're not
because
because there's man that run every conversation. There's man that run everything off a badder than you. Brother, I won't say this some of my niggas, but some of my niggas are on that still.
Yeah, hey, fam,
Everything's gonna come down to
your tone,
you can't do nothing. No.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do? Like before you even start.
Yeah.
Before you even start, them man will tell you. I watch them tell man before you even get into it.
Yeah.
What you think, man? What, you trying to talk to me like I'm dumb? And then that's it. From there, you see what I'm trying to say? But nah, conversation. If you get a box, then you know that's not your friend, is it?
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
If you touch in your eye, he weren't really your friend.
Man, it's mad. Certain man you just can't talk to.
Somebody you can't talk to. I can't lie. No, I was my lot. No, my lot are good though. My lot are good, man. Man, them could talk. There's a couple man that can't really talk.
Bro, you can't talk to certain man. It's like even on fight night, you know, the night of the boxing, we went Peckham, innit, afterwards, yeah? So imagine we're at Peckham afterwards, but I'm with my cousins, innit, yeah? So we bought one of my brethren, I'm going to say it is, but he's just there with, like, gal and whatever, doing whatever. But he bought one of the man them, yeah? But he's chatting to me, then he goes to sit down and barge up into, like, Kazi and that. Then he's like, what? Kazi, like, yeah, you wanna, like, and I'm there like, listen, cool. Because and it's like, man's like, red, and I'm like, bruv, you can't talk to certain man. Like, you see, you're not going to, he's a madman, you're not going to talk to him. Yeah. So then when my boy went to him, right, we could take this outside and go across the road, you know? You man go then. I say, we'll see you come back. Because, bro, you need to know.
Brother.
You need to know when it's not that, innit? You get what I'm saying? You got to read the room, fam. And certain man you can't talk to no way, you know? And I have everyone, and I know if you picture my cousins that were there, you can remember which one it is, yeah? The maddest of the maddest, you know? Just leave him, fam. Just leave. That's why I said...
Was this a stranger? Was this a stranger?
No, it's man them. But
it's one of the man them.
He's drunk, yeah? And he's not listening to me. I'm saying, fam, like, it's family. That's my... I said to him, right, that's my cousin. I said to my cousin, this is my boy, innit? Let's leave it. But because certain man you can't talk to, you can't like, what? Like, what is it? And then my man see that, like, I'm trying to say to my man, like, listen, I was like, what is it? We could do what I said, go on then, fam.
Everything's always bad up.
Everything's always bad up.
That's why man has to be. That's why man has to be.
He would have learned. If he went across the road, he would have learned the hard way. He would have learned the hard way.
Many a man learned the hard way. But that's why man has to be fluent. Man them are different though. Man them are fluent in both languages, innit?
Yeah.
It's whatever, but I hear you though. I hear you, but we've covered it.
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah? I'm going to wrap it up. Phone's blinging. Wrap it up. It's another one. Winners Talking podcast. Woman easy juggling. Stat!